Welcome back to the channel. I'm Professor Will, your Director of Training here at Centurion Holdings LLC. Today with me is again Carrington, Jiu-Jitsu Brown Belt, and we are going to be talking about some basic knee defenses. Check it out. So the first thing we're going to discuss, of course, is distance. Very hard for him to throw knees at me, very hard for him to grab me in a clinch if I maintain proper distance. Unfortunately, in the world today, that's not always possible. In a self-defense situation, it's not always possible. Obviously, if we're fighting in a ring or a cage, that's impossible. We're going to be close. We're going to have to work about this distance. So the first thing I'm going to worry about as he starts to reach in is maintaining my own posture. I don't want to lean forward. I don't want to allow him to pull me in. I'm going to maintain my posture, good position with my head, neck, and body, and my hands will always keep this inside track. Once I start reaching on the outside, once we start trying to fight these things, this becomes a problem, and I start losing this battle. So I keep good posture, I keep the hands inside. My biggest danger at this point, I know we're doing a knee defense video, but my biggest danger right now is that hand. Because that's coming, that's the only reason he grabbed me. He didn't grab me to wish me happy birthday or to play tiddlywinks. He wanted to hit me. So, we might start working on good defenses here. Now, we do fall into this, we end up a little closer, and I'm getting hit. My obvious thing is to keep him away from me so that he can't throw knees. This is not always possible either. But if I can't keep good posture, I can't keep his hips away from me, I get pulled in here and he starts throwing these knees. I don't want to eat the knees. So our first defense is literally just this. Throwing my forearms. There's all kinds of things guys talk about ad nauseum about your arms have to be this way, your arms have to be this way, you have to use the forearm, you have to use the elbow. The answer is yes. I don't like to fold my arms. It ties me up. I like to just put them right on top of each other, and I just like to put these big bones up against his thigh. I want to hit the kneecap in and of itself. I want to place them on the top of his thigh here as he throws. So he gets his good clinch. I miss my position, and I just want to put these in the way. I want him to hit my forearms versus my body. This hurts. This hurts less. And as he's going to throw knees, as he throws the knees, I just want to keep these in the way until I can get into this good position and start working my way back to mine. And if we're working this as a drill, now he'll use his forearms as we throw knees until he can get good position and posture, get a thread inside, or we can go back and forth on this to work this position. Our second defense is just a simple head pull. And again, people will argue, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to pull one way, you have to pull the other way. If he's throwing this knee, you have to pull this way. If he's throwing that knee, you have to pull with that hand. Again, the answer is yes. It's all wonderful. I can pull his head. This is the key. So now he's got his clinch. I'm able to keep him from hitting too hard of knees on me here. And as soon as I see him start throwing knees, I'm going to reach right here and grab the head. And as the knee's coming in, I'm going to pull. Again, I don't care what knee he throws. That one makes him go off balance. If he's throwing this knee, it makes him plant. I don't care which. And the fun part about this is it works with either hand. Okay, so as soon as I lose that position, he breaks my posture in here, and he starts throwing knees. Just wrap right around, find that far ear, and start pulling his head. And again, for drill purposes, I can turn him, and now I can feed inside. I start to throw knees. He can do the same thing. Turns it, feeds inside, and now he can change it up again. Go ahead. Boom, 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 and here we work. And we just work this. Okay? I will caution you with your buddies, be careful on this. That will pull the neck. If you've already got neck issues, be easy with your buddy. You can see we're going easy, and you still get some yanking around. And there's a couple of headbutts in there you probably couldn't see. Unintentional, it happens. So be careful with your training partner when you do the head pull. Our third option we're going to be working on today, opposite of the head pull, is the head push. This time I'm going to get my forearm in between us, and I'm going to drive his head away from me. Be cautious with your partner. I've already apologized to Carrington because this one's a little bit more ballistic. It's a little less comfortable. So be cautious with your partner when you do this. Don't open your hand because your fingers will find up the nose or in the mouth or in the eye if you're not, and it happens. So for the purposes of training this, we keep the hand closed. If you're wearing some type of a glove like in the ring, and you have the lace-up gloves. Those laces are what you're putting right across his face and rubbing those in there. So this time he's got his clinch. I'm working here, and that arm is just going to come right through and drive right into his face. And I'm pushing his head back. Again, right up until I can get in here. I can start throwing knees. He'll do the same thing. Forearm comes right across the face and drives. Makes it hard for me to throw knees when I'm driving that face away from him. And we start throwing, and he does the same thing. There you go. He does it right across. Boom, boom, boom. That's what I was telling you about. This is going to be a little more ballistic. Be careful not to punch your partner. That's not fun. It's not cool. And he's going next, so he may return the favor. But get that forearm in there and drive it away. That's the head push. Our fourth option we're going to work on today is a simple scoop. I'm going to get inside of the leg, outside of the leg. Again, it doesn't matter. They'll argue till the cows come home. Just get inside the leg, outside the leg. I don't care. Scoop the leg. And I hook it up. When I scoop the leg, I'm not trying to get my hand in it. I'm going under it and getting it all inside the arm here. So again, he gets his clinch. He'll throw a couple of knees, and I get inside here. And of course, as soon as I do that, I can add the head pull. We can sweep the leg. We can throw the knees to the thigh, to the body. Whatever works for you. Knock yourself out trying to find those combinations. Don't throw the knee to your partner's groin, because again, he goes next. He'll return the favor. This one works best for curved knees, because they come from the outside anyway, so they're easier to catch. But we also can do it with the straight knees. Be careful with the straight knee that I don't look at this and say, my posture is here, so the easiest thing for me to do would be to scoop this from the outside, and then look at it and say, oh, I want to do this arm, so let me, because you're going to get hit. You're just going to get hit by the time you go through all that jumbled mess in your brain. So he's going to throw knees. I can keep from doing this and keep going. I can throw this, I can throw this, I can keep this going, and then boom, there we go, bang. Defend all we want. And that's just a simple scoop. So today we just wanted to cover some basic knee defenses out of this clinch situation. Of course, the first one is keeping proper distance, not getting that close to him. The second one we looked at as far as a concept was keeping posture. And then when we got into the actual techniques, we worked at forearm defense, we worked the head pull, we worked the head push, and we worked a simple scoop. These are just some simple things that we teach in our beginner level. There's more that build off of each one of these. Each one of these actually has a small system in and of itself. But that's just the simple, basic beginnings of how we teach the knee defense. I hope you liked it. Make sure you do all of the social media, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You can hit the QR code right there, and we'll see you next time.